What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It's Life with Ron, and I'm Ron, where we go through my life of being a retail skin specialist, working in Ulta's, Sephora's. Also, I have my own Rhinestone Master Creations business that I specialize in designer pup wear, as well as me being vegan, life with my hubby, my pups, and starting my whole influencer thing as well. I'm up early this morning. It is May 24th, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm on my way to Home Depot because the decal that I put on that was wrong, that is currently viral on Instagram. I think it's at 215,000 views right now. The decal that I put on my car that came in wrong, that was supposed to be a magnet. If you're following me, then you know what I'm talking about. I finally got the replacement. I showed you what it looked like when I got the replacement. The actual magnet that I was supposed to get came in, and I wanted to apply it. But the decal, now it is like bonded to my freaking car, and it won't come off. So according to my friend ChatGPT, I could use a hair dryer to heat it up and get it off. But of course, I live in an apartment, so there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I can have a hairdryer reach from my house all the way over to the car to melt it off. So the other suggestion was take some hot water with soap and hold it on and it'll melt it off. That didn't work either. So the next suggestion is I need to go to Home Depot and get some goop off that's made for removing stickers off of a car. So that's why I'm at Home Depot. Swing in here, get that. Then I think I'm gonna swing by and get some coffee. Maybe try to remove it before I go to work, because I do have to be at work today. That sucks. I normally don't work on Sundays, but this is the one Sunday a month I said I'd work. And what sucks even more is my favorite vegan place is having their buffet where they're having their potato salad that is freaking amazing. So I already text them this morning. If you follow any of my other vlogs, I went to another event they were at, and by the time I got there, they were already sold out. So I texted them this morning to see if I could put in my order early, and then I could just pick it up when I get off work, because I don't get off until 5. The event closes at 7, but they might be sold out by then. So let's see if they respond to that. So that's how I'm starting off my morning. Let's get this vlog started. Excuse me, what aisle would your goop off be on?
We have one over here. We have glue gone. If you're just trying to get adhesive off, we have more.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm trying to get an adhesive off a car.
Yeah, that should work just fine for you. We have other options on aisle 10. There's Goof Off and a couple other brands over there. If you want to just see what your options are, they might have something different for you over there.
Okay, but you said this would take it off?
Yeah, that should take it off.
Oh, okay. This is probably a better value, because the other one is like a little bitty can. I had that one before.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's see if this works here. All right, got my goop off, and the lady was nice enough to give me some microfiber cloths, because it was going to cost me like $10 to buy like 20 of them. I'm like, I don't need 20, I need like 2. So she was like, here's a damage pack here, just take these 2. So that was a nice way to start off the day. So we got this, swing by and get my coffee. She told me to make sure I spray the stuff on and let it sit for a while before I try to start removing it. So on the way to get coffee and get the day started. right, I just stopped by the gas station to get some gas, and gas dropped. It went from 607 to 597. Woohoo! Woo! I'm so excited. I remember when I first got my car, I could fill up my car for $25. Fill it up. Now I just got $30 worth of gas, and I'm a little over half a tank. A little over half a tank for $30, just to give you a little perspective. My hair is starting to grow back in on the side, and I'm trying to decide, should I keep it low and keep the mustache look, or should I let the beard part grow back in? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I probably would have already shaved it by the time this video goes up. That's the one thing about it, is it's better for me to let it grow in, because then it doesn't itch like crazy. But at the same time, the process is annoying. So it's like, do I cut it and then have to keep cutting it over and over again, like 3 times a week? Or do I let it grow in, irritate the heck out of me while it's growing in? So that's why it's like jumping back and forth when, do I want to cut it off? Do I want to keep it? You know, I feel like I look younger when I cut it off, but at the same time, it's more of a pain in the behind to always keep shaving. So that's my little dilemma there. So in general, should I keep like a goatee look? Should I keep a mustache look? Or should I let the beard grow back in more? I'll jump back and forth until you guys let me know down in the comments. So now I'm on my way to get my coffee. All right, guys, I'm back here at the house. I already picked up my coffee. I have to be to work in about an hour, but I figured I'd go ahead and spray some of this goop off on these decals. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the decal is actually on both sides, so it looks a hot mess on both sides. So I'm going to spray this on while I'm in the house, getting ready for work and getting some coffee to see if it kind of dissolves this down. So let's see if this works. It said, don't be afraid to really saturate it. So I want this to really get this stuff off. Side 1. Side 2. So let this kind of saturate and see how, if this melts any of this off while I'm in the house. See if it'll slide off so I can get the rest of it done. All right, guys, it's been about 40 minutes since I sprayed the solution onto the car. Let's see if this dissolved it any, because it's almost time for me to go to work. Let's see if this is going to work. Didn't even slightly move. It's still stuck to this thing. So I'm gonna have to do this after I get off work, because it didn't do anything for it. This is a hot mess. All right, guys, we're here at work, and I decided to challenge myself since it's a little slow day normally. Actually, some good traffic here in Ulta, but I'm gonna feature our eye cream from the brand I work for called Beekman. I have 27 of them. I wanna see how many of those I can sell today by making it a feature for today. All right, the work shift is now over, and now I am rushing, trying to see if I can get down to the place where I'm trying to get some dinner, Nibbletown. Tried to reach out to Leaf Over Beef, no response. So I'm gonna be pissed off if I get down here and he's already sold out of everything. So let's head down here to see if I can get some dinner. Well, that was a complete bust, like I thought was gonna happen. He was completely sold out. So now I have to scrounge to find what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, because I didn't feel like cooking. So since I couldn't get my leaf over beef, I'm gonna substitute for my favorite vegan sub at Ike's. At least I know they're gonna have what I'm looking for. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to today's vlog. It is May the 25th, and I am out here at Runyon hiking with my little princesses today. So we're getting the vlog started. I haven't been out here in a while, so I decided to come out here and get some exercise. So we're out here taking it in. Let's get the day started. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Our little hike is done. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I think I videoed the first time I tried to use the goo off or whatever remover to take the decal off. Did not work. Went back, took that one back and got the professional strength of it. Also did not work. I don't think I recorded the second time on that. Did not move. I even bought a rubber razor blade. Who knew something like that existed? But I got a rubber razor blade to try to get it off. That also did not help at all. So I went to good old-fashioned YouTube University, and it said to get this thing, which is it's like an eraser, but it's a rubber eraser that you put on the end of a drill and you buff it off that way. So I have ordered that, and I'm waiting for that to come in. So we'll try that one and see if that works. But yeah, done with the hike, as well as now, I don't know if it's open or not because this is currently Memorial Day. So I'm heading downtown to see if I can get the fabric for our next collection. I actually saw it a while ago, but I just didn't get it because I wanted to wait until closer to me completing the other collection. I didn't want just like a whole lot of stuff everywhere. So the other collection is completed. My last model, her items will go out tomorrow, and we will be starting on the next collection. So yeah, on my way downtown. Just to give you guys an idea of how much fabric I'm looking through. So I thought I knew what I wanted rather. And now I need to look through and try that again. because they're having a sale. So now I'm gonna get more. So, just finished fabric shopping as well as stone shopping. Stone shopping, I'm sure I'm probably going to have to come and get more stones in it because I've decided to torture myself and use smaller stones because of the vision that I have for this look here. I pretty much am set on the name already. As soon as I looked at the fabric, I'm stuck between two names. Now, if you were paying attention to my vlog, I want you to let me know which one you think from looking at the fabric. I'm going to show you the fabric in a little bit, but I'm going with either the Mermaid Collection or calling it Watercolor Collection. Tell me which one you like. It's really pretty fabric. It kind of puts me in the mind of like a mermaid kind of thing. So tell me what you think I should name the collection, or if you have a different name when you see the fabric, let me know what you think about when you see it. So fabric shopping done. On the first part, I still have to order the backing to go to the fabric because this is just the top part of the fabric that I have. I got to get the trim. I got to get the binding that holds it together. I have to get the clamps, all of the other pieces that make that up. So just at the base part of it in terms of materials, I'm at $120 already. So the process. On to the rest of the next stop. I think now I have to go get grocery for dinner. Just got back home, had to give the girls a bath, and I forgot to share with you the new Flea and Tick natural Flea and Tick shampoo that I've been using on them. I got it from Burlington Coat Factory, and it was only $3.99, and it has really good non-toxic ingredients in it. Ingredients are right here. So this is the brand here. So as a little bit of a treat in between the deliveries for my pups' Wild Earth vegan dog food, whenever there's like a gap in between, I do make their own food. So today they're getting like a little treat. So this is quinoa with sweet potatoes, green beans, and carrots. So it's a little treat for them. And they absolutely love it. Sparkle is going to kill this. So this is their little treat and their dinner at times. So in between when I don't want to give them just the regular dry dog food that's manufactured or whatever, even though it's considered a clean brand, I like to make them food in between. And so this is what I feed them. And I usually will add in some chickpeas, and you can also add in some basil, which helps with their breath.
5 hours later.
So this is my closet, and it is quite packed and outdated because I live in an older apartment. So what I'm going to do is do my own upgrade. I'll keep you updated with the process. So I start pulling everything out, and it doesn't look the way I thought it was gonna look. So now I'm gonna have to paint also. What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday the 26th, and it's later in the day, and we're just getting the day started. Slept in a little late today. It is currently 12:40, and we're on our way to our favorite spot. Then I have to swing by Home Depot. Gonna see if I can take that spray back again. I need some paint for the closet because it needs it now that I've pulled everything apart. And I might be doing a little creative engineering if they have what I need at Home Depot. So let's get it going. All right, guys, we're here at my favorite place, and I normally get the same thing all the time, but I figured I'd try a matcha. I've tried it one time before, but I made it myself, and to me, it tasted like dirt. So I figured I'd let the professionals make it for me, and this time it will determine whether I ever want to have it again or whether I think it's nasty. So there's a young lady here who made it the way she normally likes a matcha. She said she normally likes it a little bit more on the sweet side, and she normally will put a heavy cream in hers as well, but I don't do dairy, so she tried her own creative way of making it. So let's see if I originally really hate it or whether I can get through it. I'm on the fence about it. I actually don't hate it this way, but I wouldn't be sad if I didn't get it again. But I can definitely say it tastes better than the way I made it. It doesn't taste like dirt. It's a very interesting taste. I don't know how to describe it. You want to taste it?
No.
No? You don't even want to
No. Just looking at it lets me know I don't like it.
because it's green.
It looks like an olive green concoction.
Interesting. So now, now I can say I have officially tried matcha at a place, and I have to take it back. The more I taste it, I think I would order it again just to have on a day. Yeah, if I wanted to have like a different taste of something. Yeah, because you know when you have the same thing over and over again, you just want something a little bit different. I could see myself ordering this again, but I have to have them memorize how she did this, because I think it could be a disaster if somebody else made it. So, but yeah, so I've officially tried matcha at Paris Baguette. Maybe it's different. I've heard some people say they've had a strawberry matcha, such and such matcha, but this is a regular matcha, and I think she put almond milk in it and vanilla syrup is what I think she said she put into it. So, not too bad. Time to work on this closet. All right, this is now officially attempt number 3 to see if I can get this freaking Temu decal off of my car, which was supposed to be a magnet, of course, if you've been paying attention to it. Although it's gone viral on freaking Instagram of people talking about you didn't apply it right, you didn't put it on right, it didn't come with instructions. Does everybody automatically know how to apply a decal, that you're supposed to put soap on it and all that? I didn't. But anyway, so I've done goop off twice. I've done the professional strength and the regular. And so according to good old-fashioned YouTube University, I have ordered this rubber buffer thing here, which is what they're saying is the next thing that you should use if it doesn't work. So let's see if this buffer works. Well, it seems like it might be working, but this is going to take some serious elbow grease. So I'll check back with you to let you know how this works out. And I'm also trying to do this because I've run a cord from my top floor apartment down into the parking lot because there's no extension cord connections outside the house. So I'm trying to get this done before the person who lives here, who actually uses this spot, before they get home. So all right, well, it's about 20 minutes later, and I tell you, I don't know what they made this shit with, but look, it has not come off. I mean, I buffed this sucker and it's halfway down on it, and this shit still has not come off. I don't know what else to do. Let me know down in the comments if you know something else that will take this off. I want you guys to understand how extremely difficult this is trying to buff this stuff off. I feel like on that episode of Martin with Gina, when she's trying to do Myra's feet, when they're
Girl, what are you doing? You don't foul like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, please, okay? You gotta go to work on Myra's feet. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I love it.
It looks like I've really, when I tell you this drill is now piping hot, watch this. The shit is still there. It is not coming off. Jesus. All right, by now you have seen that I have fought over and over again to get that decal off my car. It wins. It wins. I don't know what the hell they made that stuff with, but it wins. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually on my way back to the car wash to do a good deep washing, and I'm going to put the replacement over top of it, and hopefully I've got enough of the sheen off of it where the metal can bind the new one to it. So we'll see how this goes, but I give up. I've probably spent almost $50 on different stuff trying to get that decal off my car. So one thing about whatever that company is that made that decal that was supposed to be a magnet, that shit does not come off. So on my way to the car wash to give the car washing, and you'll get to see the new update. Although you've technically already seen it because I showed you the unboxing of it, but you'll get to see it onto the car. I think this one is actually a little bit bigger than the original one that I purchased from Temu. So on my way to the car wash.
Yo, welcome to the Car Wash Club. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. This is not a rinse. This is a rave. DJ Soap, spin that foam.
Scrub, 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 da da da. Foam so thick, can't see through the glass. Da 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 da. Baseline hitting like I'm smacking that ass. Da 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 da. This ain't clean, it's a freaky blast. Da 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 da. Scrub, scrub, scrub a dub dub. Scrub, scrub, scrub a da da. Foam so thick, can't see through the glass. Baseline hitting like I'm smacking that ass. This ain't clean, it's a freaky blast. Scrub, scrub a da da. Foam so thick, can't see through the glass. Baseline hitting like I'm smacking that ass. This ain't clean, it's a freaky blast, 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 blast. Big brush left, whoa, is slapping. Big brush right, A is dancing. Dryer in the back going, ooh. Feels like Coachella in a Subaru.
The new magnet that was originally a decal, supposed to be a magnet, that went viral on Instagram. So this is the new magnet, and I'm applying it and hoping for the best. I don't think this is a good sign because this is sliding before I even move, so I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. I got tied up with little projects today, so I decided I'd go in this little area we have over here where I normally get coffee, and Dior and I would go for a little dad walking moment. So we're out, getting a little walk in and showing off in the area. This is a nice little area here. gonna walk around and show off a little bit. Come on. Beautiful artwork.
Hours later.
Well, I've done all of the spackling that I could do from this, if you can see it. All the way around here. Ran out, but again, I didn't really need to do all this because this is just a closet in an apartment. I just wanted to be a little extra and feel like I had a little bit of my own version of a luxury closet. So yeah, so the next step is to paint. This is a quick dry. I got this from Home Depot. This is a quick dry. So I got this here to do that part. I'm gonna give it probably 30-40 minutes, and then I'm gonna come in and start painting. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another day. It is Wednesday the 27th, I'm not mistaken, and I'm actually on my way to pick up some tissue paper because in the midst of me doing all of my other projects, I forgot I have my final model item that I need to ship off. And when I got ready to do that, I noticed I was out of wrapping paper. And I don't just send it in anything. I like to have very decorative paper that kind of shows that, you know, I like it fun and creative and not basic. So I'm on my way to pick up some tissue paper to wrap the item in so that I can take it to FedEx to have it shipped out to my brand model. Oh, I also finished, crap, I went blank. I finished doing all the spackling. I finished painting my closet. So now I have to just add the shelving in, and I'm also going to try, I think this will be attempt number 4 of trying to remove that decal, because I don't remember if I put it in yet, but when I went to put the magnet in after I took it to the car wash, it literally just slid off. So I don't know if it's from the residue from the stuff that I had put on trying to remove it, or is it just that the decal in itself doesn't allow it to adhere. So have to do that next. So that's how my day is starting. And it's overcast. It's currently almost 12 o'clock, and I'm actually supposed to work today. So we'll see how that goes. feel like all of these add to the luxury experience. All right, I had now picked up my fun tissue paper that I like to get for wrapping my packaging. And now, since I'm on this side of town, I might as well head over to my favorite spot and pick up a little morning beverage. And I'm gonna swing into the store that I'm supposed to work in today. I'm working in an Ulta today. I went in there yesterday and the stock was almost empty. So I'm supposed to work there this evening, but they got trucked this morning. So I'm gonna swing in there to see if they got any merchandise in, because it doesn't make sense for me to go in that store and work today if the most popular products are out of stock. And they did have stock yesterday. They just didn't have the items that, you know, are the most popular, that people purchase the most. So I'm on my... You know what time it is. All right, so they currently have one of our most popular moisturizers. They told me yesterday there was no back stock. So I have eye creams, I have a few sprays, no extra milkshake items. So I have to let my boss know to see if she still wants me to come to this location today. A lot of times when you come to some stores, it's just a PR thing, public relations, because this is one of our lower volume stores. But the person who's the manager of this store is kind of higher up in the regiment for the company. So we come in here just so we can seem like we're partnering well with the store. So this is on-hand inventory. All right, guys, it's now been a little later in the evening, and about an hour and a half in, I did use the hair dryer like I had been suggested to use in conjunction with the razor blade, a regular razor blade. I had to switch to a regular one. I had the rubber one, but the heat from the dryer was melting that one. So about an hour and a half in, and I want you to see how far I got with using the razor. Just this little piece right here. So I have to go to work, so I'm gonna swing by Home Depot and see if I can find a bigger blade to work on that. But look at how much more I still have to do. But at least it's finally coming off, so we'll see how this goes. So swinging by Home Depot to look for a bigger blade. Then I have to go to Costco and get some more water. Then drop the package off at FedEx, and then on my way to work. Let's go. All right, so far we are making good time. It's been 20 minutes. I've already been to Home Depot. I've already been to Costco, and now I am pulling FedEx. So let's see if I can get in and out of here, because they can be mysterious at how long it takes them to process anything. But we are here at FedEx, and then it'll be time to head to work. Girl, what are you doing? Just stand there on her freaking phone instead of looking in front of her. But at FedEx, drop this package off and then head to work. Keeping it moving. So, I have a question for my heterosexual ladies. I know most of you follow me on Facebook, not so much on Instagram. But when you're in the phases of getting to know a guy, he's whining you and dining you, exactly when in the conversation do you ask him about his sexual health? Has he been tested? And his response, does he tell you he's been tested? Or are you okay if he just tells you, I'm all right? I'm all right. The number one group with AIDS and HIV is minority women. Ladies, ask the questions, make sure he gets tested, get documents. Don't wait for him to just tell you, oh, I'm all right. And just because he's a straight man does not mean he can't give you something else. So don't lay down with that man until you know that he's good. Just because he's a straight man doesn't mean anything. Ladies, make sure you put your body and your health first. Drop it down in the comments. Are you having this conversation with him, or are you just laying down with him, not thinking about this is your life? Don't just take I'm all good, I'm all right, for a good enough response. Take responsibility for your own life. It's no different than whether you're going to get pregnant. Birth control is not the only thing you should be thinking about. What's up, everybody? Good morning, and it is Thursday the 28th, and I'm up running a few errands already. Went to the laundromat to drop off some clothes to be washed while I run over to Home Depot and pick up some shelving for my closet, because now that I've put the new what do you call them? I guess you would call like wall hanger things into the closet that I've been updating. Now I realize that the shelves that I had, that the clothes that I normally had folded inside of there, I have nowhere to put them. So I need to get shelving to go on the top of those so I can put those clothes back out. So I'm on my way to do that. And of course I had to go to the laundromat because the laundromat inside of my apartment complex is trash. Like every time I go there, I end up losing money, and it's all digital and there's nobody to contact. Oh, you can get your money back. Well, what does that do for my time after I've put money in there? It seems like it's washing. I go back and the clothes are still bone dry. So I decided now that when I get ready to wash clothes, I have to leave my apartment complex and go to an old-fashioned laundromat, because our buildings are so old, they're grandfathered in, and they don't have washer and dryer attachments. Now, mind you, my apartment doesn't look like it's as old as it is, so let's not get it twisted. It's just that it's an older model, and I noticed that our water pressure at one point had dropped. It was like crazy how the water was, and come to find out from the apartment manager that that's what happened. Someone had purchased their own like mini washer so they could wash their clothes in their house. Well, what happened was, from them doing that, it made the water pressure drop on half of the building. So they know when somebody has purchased one and tried to do that, because it messes up the water pressure in the whole, like on a whole side of the building. So very mysterious. So on my way to Home Depot, while I have the first load of clothes in the laundry to wash, so I'm trying to multitask. So that's why I'm getting my day started. It has now been a total of 4 hours total to scrape off the old decal, but now I can reveal my new decal from Temu. So for those of you who kept saying, oh my God, you got it from Temu, they do have quality products as well. Everybody can have a bad day. Finally, we did it, Joe. We did it. We have our new decal. What's up, everybody? It is now the 29th, early in the morning, on my way to work. Working in Ulta Burbank today, doing a split shift between two brands, First Day Beauty, Tulip Pharmacy, and then in the evening, closing it out with Beekman. So I have like an 8-hour shift between two brands today. Let's get this day started. What's up, everybody? It is May the 30th, the last day of this vlog, and it is Gemini season also. I don't know why I didn't mention that before. Gemini season. Yesterday was my baby China's 9th birthday. Yesterday I welcomed you to the vlog, and that was it, and we're on today. Why? Because nothing exciting happened, so it wasn't worth recording. You know, just regular. Went to work 8 hours. Today I'm doing 8 hours as well. If anything exciting happens, if not, the next clip you will see will be the closeout of this video. And I will try to make sure I remember to show you the reveal of the new fabric, because I realized I talked about it, but I didn't show it. I've already started on the first one of it, so we're already in production of that. But I'll show you the fabric, and I think I'll do another segment where you can see us putting it together, because I haven't done one in a while. So I'll put that in for next week clip, because we have quite a few to do. So on my way to work to get this day started. Oh, I never thought about it, but right next door to where I work at is a Buffalo Exchange. So maybe I'll slide in there and see if they have any cute pieces in there. I don't know, but on my... All right, a close little clip of the closet. You finish it up now, and when I get my other shoe things in, then I will let you see the complete finished product. But you saw the basics of how it looks now, so I feel like it looks a lot better. It's a lot more organized. I have things separated according to categories and stuff like that. But just like that, we've come to the end of another weekly vlog. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're slowly building new subscribers. Thank you all to all the new subscribers who've been watching my my vlogs. Tell a friend, tell a cousin. You'll see in the video, of course you've seen by now, that I finally got the new decal on the car after all of this drama. So that we did do the week. We did go back to hiking with the pups. I have something really cool I'm doing on Monday. Fingers crossed that the weather holds up, so I'm excited about that. It'll be in the next week's vlog if everything goes through. Something really cool, as well as I promised to show you guys the new fabric for the new collection. This is the new fabric. Look at that. So like I said before, the thought when I saw the fabric was either mermaid collection or watercolor collection. Let me know down in the comments which one you think. If you think mermaid, put a mermaid emoji in the comments. If you think watercolor, use like the little painting easel down in there if you like those. If you have a suggestion for a different name for it, put that down in the comments too. I want to build up my engagement so I know that you guys are really paying attention to what I'm saying in the vlogs, and we're being more engaged together. As always, thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you want to see something different in the video that I didn't do, or something I did and you want to see more of, let me know down in the comments. And I'll see you in next week's